dogs and 80 cats.
Any pet owners looking to keep their pets healthy on Kwajalein Atoll should plan to pay a visit to Barbara Kovich, Kwajalelin's resident vet technician. The vet clinic is open Tuesday through Saturday. Appointments can be scheduled by phone at 52017.
And I'm usually here 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning till 4, 5 o'clock in the evening. But I certainly am very flexible and I work around people's schedules. So if you can't get here till 7 o'clock, I'll be here at 7 o'clock. So this is our exam room. So when you're new here on island, this is the place that you come to get your pets registered. All pets need to be registered on island. And come here, see me. Here is where we do our physical exams. We take a look at their teeth, their ears, their skin. We check for fleas, we check their microchips. Just kind of make sure that their once over is all healthy and good to go. So our services include preventative medicine, keeping our pets healthy, heartworm tests, feline leukemia tests. These are tests for dogs and cats to make sure that they're free of these particular diseases or parasites. And I do have an overseeing veterinarian in the States that I do call on a regular basis pretty much and consult with him. So I'm not making these decisions on my own.
We asked Kovich what tips she would give to pet owners here on the island, and were surprised by what she told us.
Thank you. So when you're walking your dogs, you want to make sure that we're doing it at a cooler time of the day, early morning, late in the evening. If you absolutely have to take them out in the middle of the day, or you want to take it for an extra long walk, bring along a water bottle. If your dog won't drink out of a water bottle, bring a collapsible bowl, or just hang on to a bowl in your backpack or something, and just offer them water frequently in those walks. Running your dog while you're on a bike in the middle of the day, not a great idea. And I know these dogs really want to run off some energy. Dog park is great for that, but again, be very in tune to what the weather is like. And if it's in the heat of the day, try to keep them inside. We worry about coral. They tear up those paws really, really bad. We worry about eels. We worry about any of the other fish that might get a hold of them. Especially being saltwater. Drinking that salt water can actually give them sodium toxicity, which is a salt toxicity, and they can get really, really sick by having too much salt in their body. So if you can keep them away from the water, great. If you do bring them to the water, just be mindful of what they're stepping on and try to keep them from drinking the water. So looking forward to another year here on island as Kwaj's veterinary technician.
Tradex is the oldest of 4 radar tracking stations on Roy Namor. Tradex serves many functions here on the island. While its main mission is to track test ICBMs, it's also used for local MDA missions and NASA launches from Roy. Tradex is even used to assist Altair with supporting the space operations mission.
Yeah, so part of the space operations mission is new foreign launches. We call them NFLs around here. We also have Cat 1s, but that's all tied back to the space operations where we go up and track debris or objects that may be of interest to the U.S. And then also the new foreign launches. We're involved in all the NFLs. Now the biggest thing is, because of our location on the equator out in the middle of the Pacific, we have a great strategic site for the U.S.
The Tradex team consists of a tight-knit group of workers with the task of keeping the Tradex in pristine working condition.
My name is Conrad Nakasone. I've been here for probably 33 years, maybe 34 years, and I've been working at Tradex. I'm the antenna lead, and I enjoy working here because of the RMI crew that works for me, and also enjoy working for Jeffrey Jones.
We have Tradex, KRS has some systems engineers, and then we have a support staff of antenna workers, receiver guys that all keep the antenna functioning. Obviously out here in the middle of the Pacific, keeping things from rusting and lubricated is one of the big things that we have to fight with every day. Certainly they're a big part of keeping the radar running.
Yeah. Right now, this is came to Tradex 3 years ago from other side of the island. Working with Conrad, Jeff Jones. I like this work I'm doing right now. More interesting to learn something different. Working with these two martialist guys is unbelievable. They know everything. We do a lot of maintenance on the maintenance day for radar. We check oil. We do some repair for the motors. Anything break, we are there to do it.
In response to the Soviet Union's launch of Sputnik and the R-7 ICBM class missile, Eisenhower's Secretary of Defense Neil McElroy established the Advanced Research Projects Agency, now known as ARPA, in 1958, the same year the Navy was planning to shut down operations on Kwajalein. ARPA was assembled with the purpose of coordinating America's missile programs and rally them against Soviet advances in rocketry and satellite development.
So Project Press came out in about 1959, and the government decided, it was called ARPA at the time, and they came out and wanted to build a radar because they wanted to, they were shooting missiles, and wanted to see what it looks like on reentry. And also, it was originally, the intention was to see what Russian radars were seeing. So they decided to build Tradex, and so that started in 1961 under Project Press, and Tradex was the first antenna they built, and it was supposed to be a 5-year experiment. And here we are approximately 56 years later, still going strong. So the CREMS sites, there's 4 of them. Like I said, Tradex was the first, 1962, and so it's about 56 years that it's been operational. And then Altair came along in 1969 because they have a 150-foot dish versus the 84-foot dish of Tradex. They like to brag about how big they are and that they can track deeper into space. We also have Alcor, which you can just kind of catch the dome right behind us. It's a C-band radar that came along in 1970, and then MMW is the newest, and it came along in 1985. So everybody has their specialty, so we like to good-natured ribbing and have a lot of fun with that.
If you live on this island, or this island, you should go to this island. It's the island state of Pohnpei in the Federated States of Micronesia. It's an easy destination for Usaka residents who want to escape the rock for a few days. You can do everything from visiting pristine waterfalls and historic ruins to crashing parties and going boating. But if you're on Pohnpei and you've got the legs for it, I suggest you go for a long hike. So get out of Colonia, the capital city where you'll be staying, and head out to a mountain trailhead. Cuppuriso Mountain is an excellent choice. Plan ahead to get a guide and grab a taxi, and head to either trailhead in Rowi or Awak. Don't mind the bumpy road. You may have to walk a ways to the trailhead.
That sounds like we bottomed out.
I think we've bottomed out.
But with our guide, Raylio, we were in good hands. Before long, you'll be quickly engulfed by a mossy, palm-studded forest and every shade of green you could ever want. It's like a tropical Endor. To get to the 630-meter summit, plan for 3 hours of steady hiking. Be sure to stop and smell the roses, or in this case, the gel ginger plant, Zingiber zerumbut. Give it a squeeze and a gel-like substance pours out of its cone. It's used for conditioning hair and shampoo and also massage oil. The forested Cuppuriso ridgeline is a haven for endemic kata palms, areca palms, wild banana plants, ferns, and of course tons of moss. It's a very wet place. An hour and a half into the hike, Raylio took us to a clearing to show us the progress we had made.
Now you can see. What? Ugly? Very ugly. No, very ugly.
You can actually see Colonia to the right. and also Raylio's house apparently.
You see that concrete house there is. Go inside. There, that's our house.
Kwajalein Atoll, 25 miles west of the airport, is seen on the horizon.
No one.
Along the way you might get hungry, but if you forget to pack a lunch, do not worry, says Raylio. He'll prepare you some wild heart of palm the old-fashioned way. This kata palm was pretty easy to cut down, but getting at the celery-like heart of palm in the trunk was a little bit trickier.
This one for you.
Oh, okay, thank you. That's pretty big.
When you begin seeing the Japanese World War II era fortifications, you know you're nearing the summit. The Japanese placed two 15-centimeter artillery guns below the summit to protect against amphibious assaults through the passes of Mwand and Alokap. In fact, much of the trail we're following is what remains of the route the Japanese took to haul up those heavy cannons. Don't linger too long, though. Some of the toughest terrain is still ahead. At times, it seems like there is no trail at all, and that Raylio is just making it up as we go along. A very dicey trail awaits. But finally, our guide cuts us a path through the ferns to get us to the peak. The fifth highest mountain on Pohnpei, Cuparriso's summit offers a 360-degree view of the entire island, and also glimpses of the neighboring atolls of Kwajalein and Ant. Enjoy the view while you can. It's another 3-hour trek back down the mountain. Unless, of course, you're as fast and agile as Raylio, a true, veritable mountain goat.
July 27th, the heroes of Kwajalein received this very important message.
Superheroes, I need your help. A villain is on the loose here on Kwajalein, and I don't know anyone better to help capture him than you. I heard that you are all in training this week to be superheroes, and now is your chance to prove yourselves. This villain goes by the name of the Joker. He has a white face, dark eyes, and a red mouth. He was last spotted going through security by the airport. He could be anywhere by now. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to capture the Joker and take him to the detaining cell at the police station. Then, and only then, will the island of Kwajalein be safe again. The island of Kwajalein is counting on you.
Commissioner Ege put the best heroes this island has to offer in charge of taking down this crazed villain.
We're here to stop him.
Why are we stopping him? What do you think he's here for?
He's here because we have a so good island.
And you think he's gonna take our island?
Yeah.
As part of his scheme, the Joker placed clues around the island to his whereabouts. Luckily, our heroes aren't just strong and agile, they're smart too.
Get him, Mario! Get him!
Thanks to the heroes of Kwajalein, the Joker was apprehended that afternoon here on the Reagan Field.
Well done. Superheroes, you saved the day. You saved our island. We could not have done this without you. Thank you so much for your help in saving our island. Stay ready. I could need your help again.
Thanks again to the heroes of Kwajalein from all of us here at the Current, as well as everyone on island. We thank you.
I'm Evelyn, and I am the hobby shop lead here on Kwajalein. I have been involved in the hobby shop for almost 9.5 years. We have pottery wheels, we have ceramics, we do a lot of hand building and slab building. I can pretty much teach you how to make anything. You do not have to be an expert. I can walk you through whatever you need to make, and as you do stuff, you'll learn. You can probably make one in maybe a half hour or so. You will take your clay and we wedge it on the wedging table, and we roll it through so you start out with a nice flat piece. And then from there it becomes your creation. You don't need the experience, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to teach you how to work with the clay and the ceramics and walk you through anything that your imagination can come up with, and I'll help you make it. The wood shop is, you have to take a safety class in order to use any of the equipment in there. And we usually do that the first Tuesday of every month, and it's at 6 p.m. You can call the hobby shop at 1700, or you can come in and I can walk you through, give you an orientation. There's a 6-visit punch card. It's $25. It gives them 6 visits. It does not expire. A family membership is $250 for the year. The individual membership is $150 for a year, and then you're just buying clay after that. We have several different types of clay. We have a lot of high fire glazes. We have low fire glazes. We have all the tools and paintbrushes, and we have everything that you need to do what you need to do. It's just a really fun environment. And this is our happy shop. You know, people, share ideas, and we help each other with stuff, and it's a great place to relax and just be in the moment for a while, I love my job. This is the best job on the island. I get to play in the dirt and just help people create stuff. It's awesome.
Hey man, can I get you for an interview? Kwaj Current?
We did this the other day, man. It didn't turn out too well. Sure no one's gonna steal my stuff?
No, not gonna be a problem. Let me get you right over here.
All right.
Let me get your.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let me get your name.
What? Not again!
Okay, stop. Pause it. So we ran this spot a few months ago, and apparently a lot of you guys are still not getting the message you're trying to convey with it about not stealing bikes. Rewind it. We're gonna let it sink in this time. Right there, pause. Okay, you see those? That's a bike rack, not a bicycle grab bag. This is my bike. His name is Spanky, short for Spanklin. I depend on him to get around the island. A lot of people here have bikes that they've probably named too. Stop stealing them. Roll it.
Not again!
Don't be that guy. Be a good person. Don't steal bikes, bro. A message from AFN-Kwajalein.
Oh, and register your bike at the police department. Help keep bikes like Spanky here safe on the streets.